And when we talk about leveraging, leveling the playing field, leveraging the opportunities that currently exist, it seems like inevitably there is an entrepreneurial component that has been born as a result of this leveling of the playing field. So when I hear you speak, I hear business development. And so for the artists out there who may not be taking their career as a business, they may not be approaching it as such, what is your insight that you can share with them about approaching it entrepreneurially to make sure that they can develop their business to a point to where they can have a career as a result of that development?
You know, it's so individual what an artist or a band's goals are. And so I think the first thing is to get really clear about what the goal is. What does success look like? And for some artists and bands, it's not very commercial. They're not commercially driven, right? It's an art project.
You know, I want to stop you right there. I hear that, and, you know, because once upon a time, I'm doing Face the Music later on. When I first brought Face the Music to this seminar, it was about commercial music. Because I come from a commercial music background, it's about making money. Okay, and so when they are not commercial, but they still want to make a living, there's a irony there.
At least a tension, right? A tension that exists for, I think, a lot of artists who are, they're artists, you know, and in a former life that was me, right? And so I think a lot of artists struggle with, I'm an artist, and I just want to sort of express myself and be true and be authentic and put out my vision in a very real way. And a lot of times selling, being commercial, it feels like they're totally at odds. They're diametrically opposed. And so for a lot of artists, it's fraught with tension, that taking their art and then making it commercially successful. I don't think it has to be, and I think there's a way to do that with a lot of integrity. And I think it just has to do with getting back to that first point I think that we made, which is make your art great. If you can, that's the foundation of everything we're talking about, is if you can focus on making your art great, everything else is going to be so much easier. And, you know, I think we've all met artists who are working really hard on the promotion and the business side and doing all this, and the art is not great yet. And, you know, it's painful for everybody, the artists and the people kind of getting that barrage of promotion, because what are you supposed to do with it? You know, they need to go back to the workshop and kind of hone the craft and write some stronger songs and get a better product together. First and foremost, that's the biggest bit of advice, if I have any, is that.
So product development before business development.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
You got it. So once you've got that solid product, or just that art is ready, and you want to share it with the world, then what do? Well, then you've got a ton of options. And this is where, you know, back to your point about leveling of the playing field, there's never been a better moment for the artist at that point.